What is up, guys? Welcome back to our channel. If it's your first time watching, we hope that you enjoy what you're about to see, and don't forget to subscribe. I'm Vince, and this is Jericho. We are Sleeper Garage. Sorry for not posting any videos for the past couple weeks on the Starion. I was on vacation in the beautiful state of Hawaii, the only state where you can get Spam from McDonald's. Alright, about to eat McDonald's in Hawaii, and look what they have. McDonald's breakfast comes with egg, rice, Spam, and Portuguese sausage. That is crazy. Where the ocean is very clear and beautiful. And also probably the only state where you can see wild chickens running around everywhere. Have you ever been there?
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Chickens everywhere.
Chickens everywhere, man.
You chase them and they chase you.
That's right. Okay, but nonetheless, we are back at it. We are going to go ahead and bring you guys up to speed of what's been going on while I was gone. Jericho was tasked with getting all the parts we were going to need to proceed. There was quite a bit of work that got done on this behind the scenes before we got to this point. And also, I would like to start off by congratulating SNR Motoring for finally getting their Supra boosting on the road. Good job, guys. To commemorate them, we went ahead and bought ourselves some SNR Motoring shirts from their merch shop. Go check them out, SNR Motoring. They do have the YouTube channel. They are also building a Starion, just like ours, but actually theirs is actually badged under a Chrysler Conquest, and they're also building in Mark III Supra as well, simultaneously. So they kind of alternate back and forth from there. Jericho's shirt, SNR Motoring shirt, did not come in yet.
Waiting for it.
Where you guys at, man?
Any day now.
Come on, I got mine like in 2 days. We're still waiting. Nah, it's cool, man. Well, we are waiting. We are waiting for it, though. I mean, it's an awesome design. I like their designs that they have. So, yeah, once again, check them out. So, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and continue with the 80s masterpiece.
Yeah.
And bring it up to speed. You ready?
Let the update begin.
Word. Hey Jericho, what you doing? Oh, hey, that's a nice shirt, man. Where'd you get that from?
I got it made in Florida, and just for a little sample, quick sample by Mitsubishi. Thank you. Took about a week to get. Yes.
A week? Only a week?
A week to get.
Oh my God.
Come on, SNR.
Oh man, I got mine in 2 days.
Wow. And I'm still waiting for mine.
It's alright, guys. Once again, we're just kidding.
So,
right. Okay, so while I was gone in Hawaii, I tasked you with a few things, and last thing that I remember was taking apart that transmission.
Yes.
To get the shifter housing extended. Mm-hmm. But what happened? There's something happened while I was gone.
Well, they went on to Superfest Drift Motion, and they were gone for the weekend, and I missed them. And then when they got back that week, I was able to send it out. So they said it's going to take about 7 to 10, maybe 2 weeks to get it done. And it's back.
It's back.
It's ready to go.
Where is it? Show me that.
And here it is.
Oh, look at that. Very nice.
Yeah.
Cool. And that'll definitely get into the center. What Drift Motion had actually told us, because originally we said we wanted to extend it about 5 inches. I remember they had called and said that they were only able to go up to 3 3/4 of an inch extension. We said, oh, that's fine, because I remember our original measurement was 4 inches. So, but for whatever reason, when we measured it from the center. I think they measured it from here, because this is like, from where it originally was to this center is like 4 inches. It's pretty much 4 inches. So I think we pretty much got what we asked for. Yeah. And I'm pretty darn sure that is going to work. And that's a little extension that they did for the actual shifting arm right here. Very nice. Mm-hmm. Very cool.
Yeah. So thank you, Drift Motion. The one that helped me out over there was Aaron and Odom, sorry, and got it back to us. Thank you very much.
Very cool. All right. What other toys did we get, Jericho?
Next piece there, while you were gone.
Okay.
In Hawaii.
Yeah.
Aloha.
What you get? Oh, we got a box of stuff. Oh.
Tubings.
That looks like
tubing. Intercooler.
All right, guys. We did choose to go with a mild steel. I know normally intercooler piping would be aluminum, but as you know, I do not have an aluminum welder, so I do not weld aluminum here. So it'd be kind of hard to be going back and forth, measure all the pipe, go back and forth, get a piece welded, and then just in case it's off. Stainless steel is ridiculously expensive, so we went with, like I said, we went with a mild steel mandrel bend. So we'll be cutting the angles we need to make our intercooler, and we are going to be coating the inside with like a clear coat. And also we came up with a color scheme that we're going to be doing. We're pretty much going to be wrinkle black and polished aluminum, more or less. So we're going to be wrinkle coating all of our intercooler piping.
Yep.
Okay, what else we got?
Other box is just a straight piping. Okay.
Cool.
And when you were gone.
Oh, what's that right there?
Ooh, got the intercooler shipped in.
Very nice.
Nice.
Okay, cool. What size was it? It was like a 31. We kind of
31 by 12.
Right.
By 3.
By 3, perfect. Okay.
With that classic look.
All right, we got the old Delta fin style. I really like that. It's pretty much like the old style intercoolers used to be back in the 90s. I would think they were a little bit more popular, but I've always liked that style. We're pretty nostalgic here anyway. So, and then what we're gonna have to do is to get the intercooler to fit. I was hoping it would fit like perfectly in here, because the frame rails are a little bit higher than the actual mouth down here, the opening. It does hit, and we're off about maybe 1.5 inches, maybe 2 inches. So what we're gonna wind up doing is notching these out right here and probably mounting it higher. So hopefully we'll be able to do that tonight. Okay, did we get anything else?
Yes, we did.
Oh, really? What did we get?
Went to the local junkyard and finally got to get this junky valve cover out of the way.
Oh, yes.
And we got a donor from a Honda Accord.
Nice.
Nice. So
very nice.
It'll look nicer.
Cool.
And it'll have a real dipstick.
Oh, no more of that donkey hanging off the side, huh?
I don't know what's up with that.
No more donkey. Well, he was a male. This must be something else.
And then we went ahead and started on our intake manifold, cutting, grinding it, getting it prepared. We sent it out to our buddy, our new friend, JJ of Silo Garage.
What's up, guys? We're over here at JJ's Garage over here. He's finishing up our intake manifold, and it looks sweet. Look at that, man. It looks like it came like this. It's pretty rad. We got our Dash 16s over there on our 240Z radiator. So, got a lot of cool stuff here. Got a Honda Civic right here with a beast motor in it. Look at that. Look at that big turbo. What's up, buddy? What's your dog's name?
Wheezy.
Wheezy. What's up, Wheezy? Cool. He is an automotive service dog. Automotive service dog. What's up, boy? This is nice. Very nice. Got a Drift Miata up there.
You get a chance.
So what was your Instagram?
Silo Garage.
Silo Garage?
Yep.
Cool, man. Check him out, guys. Check him out, guys. He does awesome work. I really do appreciate it.
And here it is.
Look at that, guys. Finally, It came out so good. I'm really proud of it, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we also got our 70 millimeter upgraded throttle body there. We also purchased some thermal gaskets for the intake as well as the throttle body, and right now they're just lightly put on. Just obviously we got to see how it looks, and it looks amazing. I mean, it looks good in camera. It looks even better in person. Usually it's the other way around. So, like we said originally, we were going to retain the original location for the stock power steering. What we were trying to do was we were trying to figure out, okay, how are we going to feed. This is the pressure line, where the pressure line goes. Sorry. So we figured, how are we going to feed this? Should we get one made? Should we hack up a Honda's original power steering line? And we thought, no, we got to be a little bit more custom than that, huh? So what we wound up going with was the Dash 6 to the I guess this would be an 8AN size, or a 3/4 Dash 16. We're going to go ahead and actually thread it here for the pressure right into there. We went ahead and purchased a 120 degree. Look at all this stuff we got here. Show you exactly what we're going to be doing here. Oh, and before going further, also JJ also welded on our Dash 16 our Dash 16 radiator bungs right here.
Nice.
Came out really nice.
And
that guy's amazing.
Bottom one right there. Sorry, I got it capped off. Came out great.
It's awesome. So we're gonna go ahead and put this pretty much. Okay, we're gonna pretty much thread it in here. Have our 120 degree come off there. It should sit a little bit lower when we're done. Run our Dash 6 hose under here. We're going to shorten up the original power steering hard lines right there, and probably have a Dash 6 welded onto that as well, so we could connect it somewhere hidden below, maybe closer to the steering box. And then as for our supply side, we chose to go with a Dash 8. So, because whenever you want to feed power steering, you got to make sure that your feed is larger than the pressure side. So we're going to be tapping and threading this side down right there with the Boss O-ring, so we got a good seal in it right about there. We're going to run a 90 degree Dash 8 right here, which is also going to run underneath the intake manifold, and we are going to purchase an aftermarket billet or aluminum power steering reservoir, which already has the Dash 10 feed and the Dash 6 return, which will be perfect.
Cool.
So I like the way that's gonna turn out. So
Where'd you get those from?
we got all these fittings from G&J Aircraft, the same place that I purchased the NOS, or refilled the NOS for who was that? Albert's car. The turbo man.
And if you guys haven't seen that yet, check back on our past videos.
Yeah, it's there.
It's there. It was fun.
Yeah, it was cool. I wish it was a little shorter, but it was cool.
Cool.
Alrighty. So, anything else, or was that it?
That was pretty much it. And that was a lot of things. So,
That seemed like a lot. We also have pretty much our fuel routing and everything figured out. We're gonna wait. We're gonna hold off until we get the power steering hooked up, our intercooler piping figured out and everything, our transmission. Oh, our clutch. About our clutch.
yeah.
Our clutch disc, we did contact. Who's that?
Clutch Master.
Clutch Master in Rialto, California. They have agreed to construct a disc for us for the K24, which has the center spline for our W58 trans. Also, my buddy did come down. I was going to film him, but we were kind of busy and he was kind of in a hurry. He did come down, pick up the stock K series flywheel, and also take measurements of our output shaft or input shaft for the W58 trans. So he's going to be machining us a pilot bushing.
Nice.
So
Can't wait for that.
But yeah, so I mean the Clutch Master clutch is they said to hold. It's going to be good up to about 400 pounds of torque. So usually the Hondas make a little bit less torque than they do horsepower.
Plenty enough.
All right, man. So what do we do first?
Up to you.
There's just so much.
Excited.
I'm too excited. There is too much to do, and I feel that we're almost like halfway done. About halfway done.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look at it. We're also gonna reposition our turbo because I feel that it's actually pointing down right now, so I didn't like it. I'm definitely probably gonna make it come in a little bit more so it can turn out right there. And then after all that's all figured out, after all of our intercooler piping's done, our cooling stuff and our fuel stuff is all configured, then we get to take everything back out and start semi-rebuilding the engine and deleting all of the stuff we don't need anymore, like our ABS.
That's gotta go.
Yeah. We like old nostalgic things, but that is probably the exception right there.
Yeah.
So, all right, man. So I'm going to say let's get that intercooler mounted.
Let's go.
Let's do the intercooler.
Ready?
Do it. Alright guys, there we have it, mocked up just for a second. We were able to bring it up quite a bit, and I believe that's about where we're going to be. More or less perfect. Cool. So let's now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and put the bumper on, and we're gonna see how low, if we need to bring the intercooler a little bit lower, because right now we're pretty much at max height before we start hitting on our inlet outlets. So, all right, let's get the bumper on. All right, small little problem here. When we try to put the bumper back on, try to slide it back into here because of the end tank is a lot closer to there, and it has this flaring right here. We're gonna have to actually notch this as well. I'm probably just gonna give it a little slice and pound her flat, so that way it's still kind of somewhat strong. Yeah, it'll be all right. Just a bumper support. All right, we're gonna go ahead after Jericho stops dropping everything off the shelves. We're gonna go ahead and see how that's gonna look right there. Determine if we need to raise or lower the intercooler. But I think Alright, what we're doing right now is we are trying to get the intercooler level. We did take a reading right here in the center. Remember this this bolt right here was center of the car. So if I put it about center, we can see that the bubble is pretty much Alright guys, we came up with an idea. I don't want to necessarily say a solution, but I think what we're going to wind up doing is get some thick gauge flat stock And then what we're going to wind up doing is probably not really bend it, but we're going to probably wind up mounting it here, coming here with the 90, going across the entire intercooler, and then go back down right here and weld it to there. Drill our holes we need for this and this. And what we're going to wind up doing is using that same bar going across as our hood latch support right here, because the original hood latch support is going to cut right through here. We just checked that out. I knew about it. I knew it might be a problem, but we were hoping that maybe it curved here more. But I know the factory Starion intercooler is pretty small, so a lot smaller than this. So yeah, we're gonna have to go pick up some of that material, but I think we're pretty much gonna end it here for tonight. I mean, we did reveal quite a bit. I don't think we moved too much forward, but I mean, we did install the intake manifold and all that other stuff beforehand, put on all this stuff, you know, just to bring everybody up to date where we're at, since we hadn't been around for a couple weeks on this. And very cool. I mean, this is gonna look awesome. This is gonna look great. Like I said, I feel that we're at about halfway to getting this thing started. At least we have some other parts on order still that we're waiting for, like our fuel, pretty much our fuel system, what we're gonna wind up using with that. What else we have? Yeah, we still gotta thread or tap the inlet and the outlet on our power steering pump. Jerico did pick up, also from the junkyard, he did pick up this intake air temperature sensor and also the throttle position sensor. We need to pick up probably going to use a 3 or 4 bar map sensor. I'm not sure what brand we're going to go with, but it's definitely going to be a 3 or 4 bar. Also, we are going to need to purchase the, I believe this was like an evap solenoid that's sat up here, but we obviously don't need that because we're not running it inside of a Honda. We need to buy the delete for that as well. And I forgot to tell Jericho about that. So another delete we need to purchase.
Oh man.
So and but cool, man. I mean, what do you think of the intercooler, at least being like that, mounted like that?
Looks good.
Yeah, it looks cool, man. I like it. Definitely, I took a little bit more modification than I was hoping for.
A lot.
Yeah, a lot more modification than we were hoping for.
It'll work. We'll make it work.
Yeah, well, it's working. I mean, it's exactly where we're going to mount it at, and we already figured out what we're going to do for the mounting bracket. And then after that part, the top part's all done, then we can go ahead and just shoot a couple of support brackets, maybe on each side up to the underside of the radiator core support.
Right. But I do want to show you
What you got?
one thing
What you got?
that works.
What's that?
We got excited about.
What is that? Oh, you know what? You're right. You know what? Let's hook that up.
Let's hook it up.
Okay. Hold on 1 second. Alright, guys. Well, you know what? One thing we never showed, and actually we just tried out the other day when we cleaned I don't know if anybody noticed, but our garage is actually cleaned. Look at that. We walk around it. We no longer have the transmission sleeping on the floor over here. Well, the tools are still disorganized, but that's alright. But at least you can walk around the car. So anyway, after we were all done cleaning up the garage, we're all like, you know what? We never put a battery or anything up to this to see if anything actually works in this car. Obviously the engine stuff, we're not going to be using. The engine is going to be pretty much on its own standalone harness with its own relay box and fuse box. But as far as the body harness goes, body harness just consists of a lot of relays and switches anyway. But we weren't sure if we were going to have headlights, if we're going to have anything else working, anything. So me and Jericho hooked up the box. So this thing's going to be beeping because it's low. But check it out. Oh, look at that. Nice. Oh, it's winking. It's winking at me. Oh, yeah. Awesome. What else works? What else works? Oh, does the Atari work?
Not yet.
Oh, man.
Sorry.
All
You
right.
need to get your hopes up on that one,
Yeah,
but
I know.
soon. And climate control.
Nice. Does the fan work?
Yes, let me see.
Yes, it does. Yeah, we still gotta learn these controls, huh?
Oh, that's for the foot. That's for the face. There it is. Whoa.
You hear it? Ooh, I feel it.
I got air. I got air.
Cool, look at the clock works.
The clock works.
1 a.m.
Instrument panel works.
Yes.
And guess what really works?
Oh, look at that. Look at them equalizers lighting up through the plexi right there that I didn't even know. There you go. Oh, look at it. Cool. But we don't have any sound coming out of it. I think the speakers might be disconnected. So we just plugged in to see if it at least got power. So I would think it would work. You know, I don't hear any Trans X coming out of it right now. So it might be sleeping inside the radio.
But
they're living in video right now. That's why.
And then as far as tail lights, everything safety wise, they all work.
Let's go check that out. Look at that. Oh, don't forget to live aloha. All right, look at that. Cool. What about your hazards?
Hazard. I don't know where it is, but
Yeah, just press all the buttons. There you go. We still got to learn all. There's so many buttons on this thing. There you go. There you go. It's just kind of weak right now because the battery, the jumper boxes. Oh, there you go. Is that you stepping on the brake? Are you pumping the brake?
no.
Oh, okay.
Now I'm pumping it.
Okay, cool. That works. The little side door, the little side lights work. What else works?
Oh, the dome lights.
Oh, dome lights. Oh, look at that.
What?
Wow.
And it has its individual ones.
Looks like a honeycomb.
That is cool.
It is cool. What about the windows? The windows work?
Oh,
Just go down a little bit, if anything. Right side?
oops, sorry.
Oh, yeah, turn the key. Look at that. Oh,
No
power
way.
windows. Go back up before it dies. Oh, trying so hard. Awesome. Oh, the turbo seat belts work?
Yes. No.
No, not yet. Okay,
yet.
not later. Because you know why? Because I took the turbo out.
Yep.
Okay. Because the turbo is on the floor for now.
Well, that was our exciting update. Hope you guys liked it. We are gonna call it a night. As you know, it's always dark outside, so it's time to go sleep. And any questions, concerns, leave a comment, like, subscribe, and what's our famous saying?
Are you serious?
Say it again.
No. All right, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave any comment you have below, or let your hate flow.
Let your hate flow.
All right. Hopefully not let your hate flow.
No.
Too
Love
much.
us.
Yeah. Love us, like us. Cool. Help support us, please. Subscribe.
Good night.
Have a good one.